Hello again, Brutal Doom fans. I thought it had been too long since I'd made a Doom video, so here we go. This one is just going to be a bunch of basic tips that will get you onto a co-op server and get it so you can have some fun and not get left behind, which is very important. So first up is running. So many players don't realize that they're walking and not running, and that there's an option to turn it on. And it's not very obvious from the player perspective that you're walking instead of running, but trust me that the other players can definitely tell that you're walking. So let's fix that. Escape, options, go to player setup, down to where it says always run, turn that on. There's no reason to ever turn that off ever again. While we're here, change your name so that people can communicate with you on the server. There we go. So now we should be running and have a proper name. Yep, much better. Extremely fast now in comparison. Now, there's a few more things before I open this door. First up, the map, which you get by pressing the tab key, of course. Now the problem with this is that we're now pretty much blind. We can't see and we can't shoot really. But it's for a lot of these very large maps like Vengador or whatever, you really need the map, or you're never going to find the exit except by following other people or by stumbling across it by chance. So let's see if we can do something better with the map. Go down, 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 down to display options, and find Automap options, and then go down until you find overlay Automap, and you want to press right a couple of times. That's not the one we want, that's the one we want. Overlay only. Escape, escape, escape. Bring up tab, and now as you can see the map is up, but we can still look, we can still see. Now this next thing is specific to Brutal Doom. You've probably seen that there's a kick option now, which is usually the Q key on your keyboard, but really not a very good key for it. It's such an important feature, and it's a weapon really, so it should be on your mouse. Specifically the middle mouse button, and I'm going to show you in a minute why you should be using it all the time. So let's press escape, options, go to customize controls, go down, 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 down until we find Brutal Doom actions and kick. So press enter, and you want to either press your middle mouse button or click your wheel, whichever. There we go. That's much more like it. So left mouse button is shoot gun, middle mouse button is kick, right mouse button is out fire for the gun. And you should be kicking all the time, all the time. It will let you kill so much more monsters, because it will allow you to reload without being swarmed. It will allow you to kick creatures back through doors into choke points so you can shoot them, and it will also allow you to run extremely fast, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. But first, I'm going to kick the living crap out of these guys. Come on, who's first? So pink demons are usually a strong threat, but you see, they're not really getting biting at all. So it's no problem. And if I had been shooting and found myself needing to reload while the police was coming up, kick it right back, continue to reload, shoot it. I thought I was going to get to kill them all without dying, but I wasn't. So I can't stress how important kicking is. Not too many players actually use it, so it'll give you a bit of an edge, a bit of a boost up, so that you can stick by your teammates and keep up with them, which is pretty much the most important thing. Now let's waste some ammo here. So I'm not really trying to hit it. So when I need to reload, kick it this vastly increases the amount of targets that you can kill. You'll notice this is a new chain gun sprite. That's because I'm using version 19 of Brutal Doom here, the test version. So I make good use of the kicks here. I think this is set on an easy mode because there's usually demons. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch it to a map. Some more creatures so we can do more kicking. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Let's do this multiplayer. Call a vote. Change the map. Enter on the word map. And let's change it to map. Just map 01 wound up. Enter. Down to vote. And then I have to vote yes. Oops. It says it doesn't. Oh, because this isn't Doom 2, of course. Multiplayer. Call a vote. Change the map. Let's see, how about E3M1? Why not? For no particular reason. Page up to vote, yes. Oh, what did that say? You must wait 2 minutes to call another map vote. For God's sake. Well, let's show you something else. This is another reason why kicking is so important. So originally we talked about running, but now let's do super running. And to do that, you do a fly kick, just like that. It takes a bit of practice. Run forward, jump, and when you get to the apex of your jump, press your middle mouse button to kick, and you'll be propelled forward a little bit. And if you do that in sequence in a nice rhythm, you will just run incredibly, incredibly fast. You can cover huge distances, and no monster will be able to catch you. That's very important, especially when you're trying to keep up with your teammates. Don't get left behind. It takes practice, but you should get the hang of it. Let's just kill these guys and move on, because I can't be bothered waiting 2 minutes. Close. Now be careful of kicking the barons, because they can just grab you and perform a fatality on you. You can kick them sometimes, but you know, 9 times out of 10 it's probably not going to go well. These are one of the creatures that you need to shoot. Alright, back to good old E1M1. Let's see what we can do. Oh, and it's on easy mode. I don't know why somebody would put this on easy mode. Is there even any creatures in this map? See, that was no trouble. Now there's a maneuver, which is the kick and kill, where you deliver one kick to the bad guy so that he falls to the ground, and then you deliver a shot to finish him off. Now the reason for doing that is you will expend about half the amount of ammunition that you normally would. And you, of course, run out of ammunition. Okay. That was a pretty good kick there. I think I am going to switch server and find something a bit more dangerous. Target practice and kicking. Yeah. Right. I'll be right back, and hopefully we'll find something a bit more dangerous.